Well, we're going to have a great night tonight, and for you people in Florida, we're going to have a gay night.
But truth be told, my truth, this, for the most part, which I think is the fairest way to express it, was fucking trash.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Jazzbro Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next, of course, your daily dose of common sense and facts. Happy Wednesday. Well, I'm in a gay mood today. Yes, I'm in a gay mood. I am coming out with the gayness. Well, in the true definition of the word gay, happy, joyful, boastful. Why am I happy? Well, of course, we have one Governor Macho Man Ron DeSantis doing what he does best and, you know, being the savage that he is. And then, of course, Disney woke. And right now, Disney's mad. This comes out of Breitbart. Watch, Disney executive producer says company welcoming of her secret gay agenda. Ooh. Leaked video from Disney's Reimagine Tomorrow Summit reveals top-level employees openly discussing the company's push to include more alphabet content into its ever-growing library. Released by Christopher Rufo, and for those of you who don't know who Christopher Rufo is, this guy has been on a rampage busting up the woke agenda, everything from Black Lives Matter to the current garbage that is being spewed in our schools, all due to wokeness. One video features executive producer Latoya Ravenel casually talking about how the company encourages her, not at all secret gay agenda when she became an employee. Let's hear it from her.
It's like, I love Disney's content. I grew up watching, all of the classics. They have been a huge, informative part of my life. But at the same time, I worked at small studios most of my career, and I'd heard, you can hear whispers. I'd heard things like, oh, they won't let you show this at a Disney show. And I'm like, okay. So I was a little sus when I started. But then my experience was bafflingly the opposite of what I had heard on my little pocket of proud family Disney TVA. The showrunners were super welcoming. Meredith Roberts and our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. And so I feel like I felt like it
out of a horse's mouth.
Maybe it was that way in the past, but I guess something must have happened in the last they're turning it around, they're going hard. And then all that momentum that I felt, that sense of I don't have to be afraid to let's have these two characters kiss, let's in the background this I was just wherever I could, just basically adding queerness to.
Yeah, you get the gist. Another video released by Rufo featured Disney corporate president Carrie Burke speaking as a, quote, mother of two queer children. Yeah, not only does she got one, but she's got two, so she's in the bonus round.
I'm here as a mother of two queer children, actually, one transgender child and one pansexual child, and also as a leader. And that was the thing that really got me, because I have heard so much from so many of my colleagues over the course of the last couple of weeks. In open forums and through emails and phone conversations. And I feel a responsibility to speak, not just for myself, but for them, to all of us. We had an open forum last week at 20th where, again, the home of really incredible, groundbreaking LGBTQIA stories.
And again, you get the gist. The video comes amid Disney's declaring open war in the state of Florida over its parental rights law, which of course gives parents, as I've said in previous videos, the tools to protect their children and of course from indoctrination and allow them to be educated. With radical alphabet activists have dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill, which of course does not mention one word the gay in the bill. Just putting out facts. The alphabet representation in the children's shows have been an uptick in the past decade, beginning in 2014 with Disney show's Good Luck Charlie, which featured a lesbian mom couple. That was later followed by Disney's show Andy Mack, featuring their first teenage gay couple on the network. Disney later broke new ground with the release of Onward, the studio's first animated movie featuring an openly alphabet character. Breitbart News reported the, quote, agenda Ravenous spoke is alive and well at Disney. Blaze Media. Florida Ron DeSantis, Macho Man Ron DeSantis, says Disney crossed the line with its statement pledging to push a piece of state legislature to be repealed or overturned. One of the provisions included in the measure prohibits teaching children about gender identity or sexual orientation in kindergarten through third grade. Classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity may not occur in kindergarten through third grade or in a manner that is not age appropriate and developmentally appropriate for students in accordance with state standards. Where's the word gay? Let's move on. The Walt Disney Company issued a statement on Monday decrying the legislation and vowing to advocate for it to be abolished. Florida's HB 1557, also known as Don't Say Gay Bill, should never have passed. It should have never been signed into law. Our goal as a company is for this law to be repealed by the legislature or struck down in the courts. And will remain committed to support the national and state organizations working to achieve that. Disney's statement declared, quote, we are dedicated to standing up for the rights and safety of the alphabet members of the Disney family, as well as the alphabet community in Florida and across the country. DeSantis called out Disney for issuing a statement declaring Tuesday that Florida is run based on the interests of Floridians, not by business executives. Quote, the state is governed by the interests of the people of the state of Florida. It's not based on the demands of California corporate executives. They do not run this state. They do not control this state, DeSantis declared. But let's hear it from the Macho Man himself.
Also, just want to say one thing in relation to some of the one of the things I saw yesterday. You know, we signed the Parents' Rights in Education bill. It's interesting when like a Disney-owned ABC would put that out on tweet. They'd say, Governor DeSantis signs bill to prohibit instruction in sexual identity and gender identity in some grades. Some grades. Why would they say some grades instead of K through 3? It's just amazing if you're trying to inform the... So you saw a lot of this, but then for Disney to come out and put a statement and say that the bill should have never passed and that they are going to actively work to repeal it, I think one was fundamentally dishonest, but two, I think that crossed the line. If we would have put in the bill that you were not allowed to have curriculum that discussed the oppression of the Uyghurs in China, Disney would have endorsed that in a second.
Boom! There goes the mic drop. There it is.
Sure.
Look at that. The debate over legislation highlights a deep cultural chasm. Disney's statement sparked backlash from some on social media, but leftists have been publicly decrying the legislation in Florida. Cheston Buttigieg, butt plugs, the husband of U.S. transportation, Pete butt plugs, falsely claimed on Monday that the Florida governor had signed legislation to recognize the existence of the alphabet people unlawful, which is absolute bullshit. Every alphabet student, teacher, parent, nurse, astronaut, mechanic, soldier, etc. in Florida is still alphabet. The governor can't sign a bill making it illegal for the acknowledgement of their existence, but he can't make them disappear with a pen. Love will always win, friends. Onward. Can you feel the love tonight? Really? Yes. Can't you just feel the love of that last statement? Sends chills up my spine. Regarding the bill in Florida, it's clearly stated what its intentions to be. To not teach the alphabet indoctrination through K through third. Done. That's it. Doesn't say anything about you can't say gay. It's about not indoctrinating young children, but Disney doesn't give two fucks about that. You had Bob Chapek, the CEO of Disney, who basically stood back and said, you know what, I'm not going to get involved. Disney's not going to get involved. We know what's going on here. We're going to protect our own. There we go. But until the woke mob got outraged and said, you will bend the knee, you will bend over and you will take it and take it hard. That's when Bob Chapek flipped the script and said, yeah, we got a problem with that bill. Well, you know who doesn't have a problem with that bill? Ron DeSantis. He doesn't have that problem with that bill. The governor of Florida doesn't give two fucks about Disney, doesn't give two fucks about corporate, doesn't care. It's about what the parents wanted. The parents wanted this bill. They wanted more tools. They wanted more ability to have their kids educated correctly and not indoctrinated with grooming garbage. And that's what the alphabet community's agenda is. It's about grooming the kids. But talk about the Uyghurs. No, I don't have a problem. Want to protect parents and their children. Oh, now we have a problem. Now the alphabet agenda has a problem. Fucking clowns. With that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys again next time. Peace.